An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. He'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. The game is well in hand. You just hope this injury's not serious. If time permits, Holly will get us up to date. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Into the house. Touchdown, Michigan! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. They'll try to power it in. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
Well, he did a great job finding a crease on that 2-point play. He gets it in, and the offense comes away with 8 points on the drive.
He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Might as well give it to him again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. And the Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The run inside. It's Wallace. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Floats it out in space. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Makes a move. Quick step and go. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for wide a while. Great return there. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, this is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been an incredible downfield target.
Turning it on! They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe some room here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Motion from the wideout. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. Running inside. It's Marshall. Got enough for the first. Oh, he's got some space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39.
Wide 80! Wide 80! Go!
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Opens. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Michigan! Once he got some room, it was over. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They want to see if they can score the deuce.
Ready? Wait. 29. White. 29.
Back has it. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the two-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. On target. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Now on the move. Bounced off his feet. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. He'll have enough for the first down after making that grab, but we do have a player who has not yet returned to his feet. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Jones. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Got it behind the line. It's Robinson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Unloads it left. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. The punt is headed out of bounds, and that is good news when you have someone as dangerous as he is returning. So here comes the Michigan offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nice move, creates some space. Flying out to the left. Inside the 30. The 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. That score will give them
doesn't matter what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Tracy. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They cough it up inside their 3. And not much else could go wrong. A defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
They'll try to slam it in. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
The good times are rolling now. Not only did you just get the scoop score fumble return for a touchdown, but you went for 2 and came away with the conversion. Everything going this team's way.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tracy. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Looking downfield on first down. Skips away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And the Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what a cut! A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Red 80.
They'll try the counter. There he goes. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
They're going to ride this running back. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. An explosive play in the running game moves the sticks for the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing.
Ready. Blue 85. Blue 85.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Bob.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
He'll send the tight end in motion. Pushes ahead. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
The quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Wolverines. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here comes the 2-point try.
Ready. Red 18. Red 18.
Snap to the back. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
Man, you see a lot of rollouts, a lot of passing for 2-point conversions. How about that, man? Just a little hard-nosed, running the football, being more physical for the 2-point conversion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And how about the hat trick? Like adding insult to injury. You got him in passing situation. You know what's coming. All I'm doing right now is trying to pad my stats and get those sacks.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take it on the return. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again.
White 80. White 80.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He's got enough for the first down, and he's stopped after a pickup of 14, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. This is a designed run. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Running to the left. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
You haven't seen that happen too often tonight, taking a loss on a run. This guy's been special. He's been finding ways to get into the second level of this defense, and because of his talent and ability, that's a big reason why they've got the lead right now. You know that's not going to deter them, that last play. They're going to keep handing him the football.
He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun.
Makes the grab, plenty for the first down.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
Well, and a lot of people at home are wondering on this drive with the leader, they're just going to take a knee and just take the win into the locker room. But they're staying aggressive. They're handing it off. Guys are still blocking. He's making people miss. And he scores a touchdown with no time left.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.